Hello everyone, this is Jim, and today I'm going to try to get that gearbox off of that brush hog. It's got a front seal there leaking and it just ain't no good like that, so best way for me to do it is just replace the whole gearbox. And for those of you who don't know, that is the gearbox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hoist it. I got to lift it up and get it up on its side and attach it to these chains somehow. I'll get it there, but I just have to do it one step at a time to do it right. And when I do that, underneath you'll notice here in a little bit that I got to take the blades off, and I just got to get all the stuff that's attached to it underneath off, and then probably bring it back down and pull the gearbox out itself, and then I'll take it somewhere and or I'll just order a part and replace it. I've never done it before, so this is going to be interesting. Anyhow, hang on, we got us a job to do. I wanted to stop a moment to give you an idea of just how I was going to lift that thing up on its side, so you can see using the lift on the Mahindra. Had to be real careful not to get my forks into here and bend the deck in any way at all. So it's really, you got to be really careful when you do these things. It's very dangerous. Can't get up underneath there. You can, but you're taking an awful big chance of actually getting hurt really bad. So, you know, I've got the chain over there. It's not tight yet, but I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. Just far enough so as I don't hit this. I don't want to bend this mechanism anyway, because if I do, it's going to throw everything out of kilter. It won't hook up to the 3-point right. I've done this before as far as sharpening blades and doing some minor work on another brush hog on the tractor that's underneath that shed. But I learned at that point not to damage this stuff in any way, because you have a really hard time if you continue. So anyway, I'm going to lift it where it don't go any farther than this. I wish I would have placed it on either side, particularly this side, so I'd go up a little bit higher, feel a lot more comfortable while I'm underneath there. But I believe that I'll get these chains tight enough, and I'll put another chain over here to attach here, and it'll be strong enough to hold it while I get up under there. And I'll take these blades off. Start with this. There's a bolt back here, bolt back here. Not going to be easy, I can guarantee you that. I have to take this out. I have to take all this out, and I have to release that, because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to get that gearbox out of there, because the shaft is going all the way through. That's what all that middle bolt is attached to, or nut. So anyhow, that gives you an idea of what I've got going on here. So I'll be talking at you here in a little bit. I've got to get busy. Well, as you can see, I've got it about the best I'm going to. That was quite an adventure. I'll just put it that way. Anyhow, it's not exactly the way I wanted it, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And it's certainly not going to fall back this way and hit me. So next step is to start taking all the blades, and you know, this doesn't have a stump guard. Unfortunately, I might think about getting a stump guard for that. But anyway, you can see these blades, boy, I'll tell you, it's a good time to get a sharpening on them. You bet. Look who come to see me. There's old Bullet Head. I thought I'd go ahead and call her Trixie. Redhorn, she's drinking, and there's old Butterscotch over there. Who's that? Oh, that's Red Baldy. Red Baldy, she'll be 2 next month. Somewhere toward the end of next month, she'll be 2 years old, and she's already starting to make a bag, which means I'm going to predict in about month and a half, say 6 weeks, 6 to 8 to 10 weeks, she's going to be having a calf, and I'm probably going to have to be helping her get it out. And there's Redhorn. Alrighty, got to get to work again. Yeah, it turns out that didn't need to take the blades off, but I did have to take that that off, it, you know, I didn't have to take the blades themselves off. So there you go. I got that hub, or whatever you want to call it, off of there. And now, let's see. Let me get a rag so I can show you the bolts that's going to have to come off. Let's see. Yep, there's one. There should be 4. There's the second bolt. Can you see that? Yeah, that bolt, that bolt. There's another bolt. Let me kind of clear the way there for you. Yeah, that's another bolt. And there's the other bolt. I'll get those off, and then the gearbox, or the gearbox ought to just slide right on out. Excuse me, but I don't know. We'll just have to see, one step at a time. So, see, now that I got it off, I'll be able to sharpen these blades. You can see, well, you can't see that good, but, well, I guess you can. But anyway, they're all I got to do is just kind of put an edge, not a sharp edge, but clean them off real good, and from this end, and they'll be good to go for, shoot, 25, 30, 40 years. Just depends on how well I take care of it, or whatever. But anyway, that's the point I've got now. I get all of that stuff off. I'll find me somebody. I'll probably either call Campbell's, see if they'll order me one. They may have one in stock. Or I'll go to Cliff's equipment repair up on 82 and see if they got one. And possibly Cliff might do it cheaper by just replacing the seal, but I'm not going to try to replace the seal. I don't have time for that. So anyhow, there we go. A little more work to be done. See you in a little bit. Well, here it is. I got it off. That is what I need to replace. But right here is where it's leaking, that outer seal. And I've never changed one. I don't feel like going through the process myself. So I'm going to go ahead and call Cliff's equipment repair. Ask him, or just drive over to Campbell's, show them what I have, see if they have that same piece. If not, if they can order it, or just, you know, go back to Cliff's and see if, you know, check the difference in the price between buying a new one or having that repaired. And I'm going to guess that just buying a new one, putting it back on, having it ready by tomorrow, no later than tomorrow evening, would be my best bet. So anyway, I had to, when I was getting the last bolt off of there, I had to bring it back down, and that way it wouldn't fall off. But anyway, I'm tired. I've been rode hard and put up wet. And I'm going to give you an indication of what I'm talking about. Check it out. See, you see this face? Got the whiskers, you know, just completely, you know, need to clean up. Go peel some taters, fry some taters, make me a few hot dogs, me and Dad, of course, see. Alright, got to take care of the old man. Anyhow, you know, until next time, I'll see you.